Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris. Sorry. Before I get started, I want to show off another little thing that I got. So I got this in Colonial Williamsburg. But what I liked about it was it's got a little gun for a handle. Isn't that adorable? Aw. I went there and it was really cool. The only sad part was I couldn't go into everything that I wanted to go into. A lot of it was off limits. So I'll put that up on the shelf right now. Anyways, this is a request from Meg Fry, the gang member from, I don't even remember now. Beverly Hills, that's right. And this is top 5 ghost videos so scary Karen called the manager. So we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one right now. But before we get started, I have to cough. But before I get started, I want to thank the YouTube community for the gathering that we had. We had 814 million people get together for the world's longest toothbrush competition. Bunch of people just, they said go, and you just, but you had to do small circles right there. Oh, it was brutal. After, what was it? About 19 days, it had been whittled down from 800 plus million to only 600 million. Man, people were bleeding. Oh. I tapped out real quick because I saw where this was going. But I stuck around for the entire event, which actually ended up lasting over 3 years. It just completed. So it was pretty great just to see the winner. Actually, he brushed his teeth completely. I mean, they were gone, and he was just doing gums then. So, I mean, he won. You know what I mean? By the way, I should tell you, the third place got a $100 gift coupon to Walmart. Second place got and this didn't make any sense, you got a $15 gift card to Kohl's. And first place, you got a free dentist appointment. So I don't know if it was worth it. But anyways, like and subscribe to the channel. Words. And now let's just get into the video. Don't mind that I got a snack. I always got a snack. Video time in 5, 1.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying.
What the hell?
While Alicia switches back and forth from her reflection to herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her, and then, just as quickly, disappears. Alicia has no idea who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user.
If you're thinking about buying solar panels, don't. The US government will literally buy them for you if you take 60 seconds to answer a few questions below. Hi there. If you are a homeowner in America,
I don't care.
TikTok user Bailey is the operations manager of an old theater that dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Bailey claims that the theater is extremely haunted, with strange sightings and unexplained voices occurring on a daily basis. Now, for security reasons, Bailey decided not to share the name of the theater on TikTok. But after some digging, I was able to find the name and the location of the theater. However, I will respect Bailey's wishes and I won't share it here. But I do think it's worth noting that the theater has a very haunted past. People believe the theater's founder, who passed away 60 years ago, haunts the Playhouse to this day, still looking after his theater. One night, when Bailey is alone in the Playhouse, he captures something horrifying.
Alright guys, so I work at this old theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see, if you can see it at all. But I keep hearing a noise in here and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so just double checking, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who still remain here and whatnot. And what the f? What is that?
I can't see anything.
Hold on, let me get a better look.
Anybody else see anything? Because I just saw darkness.
The creepy figure of a man wearing a suit can be seen in the theater's old private balcony. Bailey says he's the only one who has access to the area where the apparition can be seen, so no one could have been up there. So could this be the ghost of the theater's founder still wandering around and keeping an eye on the place?
Is it just me, or does it look like a man with big ass ears?
Let me know what you think. In this next video, TikTok user Saleha Ileana is hanging out in the attic with her friend when something absolutely terrifies them.
Stop! No, I'm not even bullshitting you. No, oh my god! I can't. What if it's a raccoon? Why isn't she answering? She's in there. I'm gonna be so mad. She's not in there. I can't. It's I'm so scared. Mom! It's like a horror movie. Answering. It's probably your mom. She was just messing with us for a long amount of time. It scared the shit out of me. Let's throw something at it. What? What the fuck? Oh my god! It's so weird. No, it's not. Why was it knocking? It was completely closed. Like I shut it. Like it closes with the lock. Saleha, I'm shaking. Mom.
Saleha is trying to call her mom on her phone while simultaneously screaming out for her as a door in the attic seems to open on its own. Saleha and her friend are terrified and have no idea what could be opening the attic door. She posted her creepy encounter on TikTok and the video went viral. Then, 4 days later, she's in the attic again, this time all alone.
So I told my mama about the demon that went booga booga, and then I got really scared, so she told me I'm not allowed to go to the attic because she's scared. She got freaked out. And so I went to go take a shower. I got out of the shower. She's sleeping, so now it's time to go to the attic.
Oh my god!
Don't be scared. 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 So it turns out there's a fucking raccoon in my attic. My mom got it out.
So, the terrifying demonic creature from hell, after all, was a raccoon. Saleha's TikTok viewers have mixed reactions to this comical explanation. Because sure, a raccoon can tip over a box, but can a raccoon swing open an attic door the way it did in our first video? Many viewers believe that it still could have been something paranormal. But what do you think? Can a raccoon do this? A dangerous...
When I was younger at my friend's house, is this an ad?
There's a new world out there. It's a world where you can tackle heavy...
At my friend's house, when I was younger, his dad went to bed, and it was like a Friday or Saturday night, and we were up, and we started hearing some things falling down in the garage, and we were too scared to open up the garage door to look because we thought, what if it's somebody in the garage and they're trying to get us to open the door? So we went out of the sliding glass door into the backyard, and we had a flashlight, and we were creeping real low, and we came out to the passage door in the garage, which had a window in it, and we shined the light real fast, figuring someone's going to duck. We shined the light real fast, we didn't see anything, and we're like, the hell's going on? So we ran back around, and then we were like, we don't know, and we kept hearing it, and finally, we manned up, and we went and woke his dad up, and we were like, there's some noises in the garage, you go check it out. And his dad was like, all right. So his dad came walking out in just underwear and like one sock, and he just opened up the door, and he goes, oh, it's a raccoon. He opened up the garage door, and it took off running. And then he closed the garage door, and he goes, I'm going back to bed. We were just like, yep, that's probably what we would have done too. That's exactly what we thought it was. And his dad was like, all right, good night, boys.
Dangerous obsession. Russian YouTuber Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost received a strange message from a woman who had seen several of his videos. She explains that her son was very much into the paranormal. He had a large collection of ghostly pictures and paintings and was obsessed with trying to understand the afterlife. After his grandmother passed away, he saw the perfect opportunity to establish contact with her at her home. He left his mother's house with the intention of staying at his deceased grandmother's place for a few days. A week later, his mother got an alarming phone call from her son. In great distress, he explained that objects in the house were moving on their own, and he could hear the angry, threatening voices of both of his deceased grandparents. Before his mother had time to make sense of his call, the line went dead. Soon after, her son's lifeless body was found on the street outside his grandmother's home. He had passed away from a heart attack. The woman is now absolutely devastated and is trying to find an explanation for her son's untimely passing. Dennis travels to the grandmother's home to investigate. During the day, he sets up cameras in the home to record while he's preparing for his nighttime investigation. While he's away, the cameras capture something very disturbing.
Oh, that's the bed.
A strange shadow figure crosses the room, and soon after, the whole house begins to shake violently. Even more compelling, if you look closely, this is not simply a camera trick. Objects throughout the entire room can actually be seen vibrating. When Dennis returns to start his nighttime investigation, he has no idea what his cameras have captured. As he's about to turn his cameras back on to record, this happens.
Так, ладно, пойду устанавливать камеры. Сейчас включу эту. Вот, то ли за этой стенкой.
That sounded like a glass bowl, just like a ting ting.
Грохот. Либо комод. Либо шкаф, все грохочет, я не понимаю, либо комод. Опа. Походу здесь сейчас камеры не буду устанавливать. Сейчас просто попробую на вспышку.
After Dennis hears a loud bang and watches as the cabinet door moves on its own, he decides to take his investigation a step further by turning off all the lights, leaving only one dim red light to illuminate his video. He goes through some cabinets and drawers and finds some creepy pictures that were most likely left behind by the woman's deceased son. The son is said to have collected strange and allegedly paranormal photos from the internet. As Dennis is looking through the photos, things take a terrifying turn.
That's creepy.
Это просто жесть.
Damn.
Реально еще шаги были.
I heard him too.
A loud bang.
Why don't you turn on a flashlight and investigate? You just and turn around and look at creepy pictures? What's wrong with you, man? Making me sit in my chair and doo-doo. It was ridiculous. Oh, really? That's not the face I want to see.
Loud bang startles Dennis, and now frozen with fear, he stares into the darkness at what sounds like heavy footsteps.
Real fast, his grandma and grandpa's house. Not this guy. That kid. His grandma and grandpa's house. What? Maybe I missed it, but was there any mention that like his grandma and grandpa was the house possessed? Were they into witchcraft or voodoo or Ouija board stuff, or like, or is this supposed to be his grandparents? Like, why? I feel like there's something that I'm missing. Maybe they just didn't mention it.
Seeming to come closer and closer. Now very creeped out, he decides to simply put the photos back into the drawer and end his investigation. So could the terrifying activity in the house be the spirits of the woman's son and his grandparents? Or is it something more dark and sinister? Let me know what you think in the comments. To watch Dennis's full investigation, you can check out his YouTube channel, Dark Ghost. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Art of Fear. Mason Kratz of Redcliffe, Australia recently renovated an old 1930s warehouse that had been sitting empty for over 25 years. Mason converted the old warehouse into an art studio / bar called Arts and Drafts. Basically, customers can paint a picture and have a cold one at the same time. Mason says that since he began renovations on the 1930s warehouse, he has seen and heard many odd things around the old building. But being a skeptic, he has always just dismissed the strange occurrences. That is until late one night around 2 a.m. The Arts and Drafts studio is closed for the night. Mason is working late, all alone in the building, when he experiences something downright terrifying.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So if something happens, I want to have it on video.
Stealing his nerves, Mason heads back upstairs to check out the area where he had his chilling encounter. filming as he goes.
So this is where I was. I was standing right there. The lights are up in the bathrooms, of course. Hello?
Buckle up. It's the Star Wars collection from BarkBox, packed with plush toys, yummy snacks, and a whole galaxy's worth of...
Hello? All right, I think I'm done.
What was that?
I've had about enough for today.
Did you see it?
I did.
Mason doesn't notice, but right before he ends the video, a face with glowing eyes
Yeah, goddamn demon forehead was staring at him.
can be seen at the end of the hallway, and it seems to be staring directly at him. What makes the footage even creepier is the fact that the face appears 10 to 15 feet above a staircase. No one or nothing could have been standing up there.
And you can see how far it is. I think it was looking around this edge. And there's nothing to stand on.
Mason Kratz has never caught anything
It was outside though.
paranormal on camera and is not
maybe
even a
not.
believer in the supernatural. But this experience just...
Maybe not. I thought it was outside the window. Nope, maybe not.
might have changed his mind. The Night Visitor. At the Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, grieving families began to...
Has anyone ever heard about the what is it's I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's like it's the cartels, this isn't what it's called, but it's a cartel cemetery, and they have, you know, all these different cartel leaders or different, I don't want to say gang members, but they have all these people, and they have them in these cemeteries. They're all buried like above ground, but they're like mini homes. You could go in, and it's like a tomb. Go in, and the body's, you know, in a coffin in the wall. They have couches in there. They have air conditioning running 24 hours a day. They have TVs playing their favorite, you know, programs. You can come in there and light a candle. You can sit down and watch TV. It's ridiculous. But I mean, the cartels have the money to be able to do that. But yeah, it's crazy. I saw something on it just like one time, and then I looked it up and I was like, holy crap, it's not like, it's like, just imagine a cemetery. Now imagine every single one of these cemeteries, these like tombs, all various sizes. Some of them have, when you walk in, they look like the colonial pillars, and they're, you know, like gold plated and stuff like, it's ridiculous. But I mean, hey, that's their way of, you know, showing appreciation to X amount of people or certain members of the cartel or whatever. But I just thought, wow, that's just amazing.
notice something very disturbing. Decorations and toys that were placed at the graves of their loved ones started to go missing. One of the families decided to set up a hidden trail camera in a tree to capture pictures of whoever was stealing the grave decorations. Instead, they caught something truly bizarre. When they checked the trail camera, they found strange, unexplainable images of a small girl wandering around the cemetery in the middle of the night. Worried that the girl might be lost, they showed the pictures to the cemetery staff. The workers were shocked to their core. They said they knew who the small girl was, and then led the family to the nearby grave of little Fabiola Gonzalez.
Oh my God.
The next day, they showed the pictures to the young girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez. The grieving mother burst into tears. Sandra says that she immediately recognized her deceased young daughter, Fabiola. She said that she had no doubt that it was her daughter. Even in the grainy photo, she said she could still instantly recognize her little girl, from her hair to her clothes and even her shoes. Sandra Gonzalez shared the photos on her Facebook page to raise awareness about her daughter's tragic passing. And I highly recommend that you read more about Fabiola's very sad story over on Sandra Gonzalez's Facebook page, Obey Sandrizi. The Hospital of Shadows. Over on the popular Mexican
That one just was sad.
YouTube Urbex channel Terror al Extremo, Luis Manuel Mote and his crew explored the abandoned Gonzalo Castaneda Hospital in Mexico City, Mexico. The hospital has been abandoned for 9 years after it was announced that the whole building could possibly collapse at any time. The property has been left in a state of decay. Curious explorers who dare to enter the building say that they have heard strange and unexplained sounds, and some claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a young girl wandering the halls. As the Terror al Extremo team explores the creepy abandoned hospital, it seems like they might not be alone.
No mames. ¿Qué fue, güey? Mira, yo soy mi hermano. Mira, ¿sí estás viendo eso, yo?
How I'm upping my lawn game this year. I've been trying to care for my lawn myself, but it's difficult to figure out exactly what it needs. Stare at a million.
Sí, aquí se alcanza a ver bien en la mano. Como una especie de dedos.
As the Terror al Extremo team climbs a dangerous staircase, a heavy door falls over on its own. Even creepier, the door appears to be covered in bizarre small handprints. It's almost as if someone or something tried to shove the door over onto the team as they were walking there only moments earlier. Throughout their investigation, they keep hearing strange, unexplained sounds, but they are unable to identify the source. Then they hear something again and go to check it out. And they see something.
¿Sí lo viste? No inventes, güey.
¿Qué pasó?
Era algo así como... Traspasó el muro, güey.
Lewis and his team claim that they see some dark shape actually walk right through a brick wall, but they're too late to capture it on camera. However, at the exact moment they see the figure, a strange moan can be heard very close to the camera. Now, the team investigates the entire building, but they don't seem to be able to capture very much on camera. At least, that's what they thought. When they upload the video to YouTube, viewers of the Terror al Extremo channel spot some very creepy moments that the ghost hunters missed. In this scene, Lewis and cameraman Yanni are discussing the garbage and litter strewn around the room. But then, this happens.
Como que de atrás.
Oh! Was that somebody walking on the other side of that, like, other building or whatever?
Como que este lado ocupa más así como... No sé, ¿no? Como casa, refugio de varios...
Did you see it? As the camera pans towards Lewis, a bizarre shadow figure can be seen walking by the doorway right behind him. Both Lewis and cameraman Mitchell don't notice the figure as it walks past them not once, but twice. But it gets even creepier. When they reach the rooftop of the...
Hold on, I'll come back to 2118. I want to show you what I thought I saw. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing a person in another building. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that. Hold on. So it's one of my dogs is snoring. She snores all the time. Maiden, the one who always climbs up, woke up, and so it's Kelby who snores. So she woke up. You got a good couple of snores in there. Okay, sorry. 2118. We were back at it, and
top of the abandoned hospital, they find what appears to be a broken down small storage area. Heavy pieces of air conditioning equipment block the entrance, making it impossible for them to go inside. So instead, they quickly film the inside of the storage space before leaving to go back downstairs. What their camera captures is downright chilling.
Está muy chiquito el lugar, ¿no? Sí, está. Bueno, como podemos ver ahí. Son como nada más como turbinas, ¿no, güey? Así de los que...
Oh.
Ajá. Bueno, pues aquí no hay nada. Es puro...
Looks like one or two figures.
De aire acondicionado.
I'm seeing one like right back here, and then one was right over here.
Turbinas, algo así, no sé qué sea. Pero bueno. ¿No te vas a caer, mi John?
No, no, no.
Vámonos.
Por abajo.
A shadowy, mysterious figure seems to be staring at them from the darkness, but they don't see it. They simply decide to end their exploration and head back downstairs. But what do you think this could be?
Go back just a second. I swear I saw a second.
Decide to end their exploration and head back downstairs. But what?
Okay, that's what I saw right there, but that was not. That was what I saw first. And then when it panned over, yeah, that. Huh. It's creepy.
What do you think this could be? Is something haunting the creepy hospital? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I decide.
As always, you decide.
Yes.
You can watch the full video over on the YouTube channel, Terror Al Extremo. Thanks for watching. Follow.
I can't ever decide because I don't follow these channels enough to know what kind of content they put out and to know if they do so much of it that they might be willing to, you know what I'm saying, they might be willing to fake something. Because there were a few urban explorers that I really enjoyed watching, and then a couple of them got busted, and there was this big group of a bunch of them, and so I was like, would you stop? I'm like, if one of them, and this is guilt by association on my part, but if one of them fakes a video, then what's to say, and when they work together, what's to say that they're both not gonna, hey look, let's just, and so I kind of got out of looking at them. There were a few that were really creepy, but then you look back on them and you're like, okay, well, it can be explained away. So I want to thank Meg Fry and Hales for suggesting this one. I'm gonna do another one of hers tonight, but I'll do a couple. I'll post a couple of them tomorrow. With work, I basically had like a 7-day job, and they crammed it into 5 days, so I was working over a lot. Yesterday was almost 15 hours just work and driving, and then sorry, and then Monday was a long day, and then yesterday and today wasn't as bad. I got over that curve, and now it's going to be a little bit easier, kind of ahead. So I'm hoping that I can tomorrow knock out a couple more videos, and then I have my list here. I still have Meg, I still have your 5 That Chapter videos. Sam, I still have 2 videos from you to do. And then Meg, I'll knock out your other Nuke's Top 5. I like Nuke's Top 5. I've seen some. This, like I say, this was a while ago. He was sick, I think. I like this guy. More wine. No, that's not what he said, was it? I don't remember now. Was it Dr. Steve Brule? I don't remember. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. You have to like and subscribe, otherwise you can never watch any of my videos. That's what YouTube told me to tell you. And I'm going to end the video in 641,019, 641,018, 641,017,